And so...
You've run out of questions.
No,
though,
I haven't. I've got loads of questions. The problem is I've only got 5 minutes. I've got several other topics I want to bring up. One I wanted to mention, which seems like it's going to come out of nowhere, but it's very 5 Live, is HS2.
Yeah.
You opposed to HS2?
I'm opposed to spending what appears to be a bottomless amount of money on a service that is to save people like me who don't need it. I come down on the train today. I live in a village. I come down on a train. It takes me 2 hours from the village. So I'm not like in the main hub or anything. They're going to spend 50 billion, which could easily extend to 90 billion, depending on whose sums that you have. Every institution that you would expect to support, including the Institute of Directors, right through to all business leaders, are opposed to it. But you have government officials who are steaming ahead. They're going to kill communities for the benefit of a very small number.
Why is it going to kill communities?
But I'll give you an example. My wife, Melanie, went to a meeting. A woman was sat at the meeting in her late 60s. She had a little letter, and these people are sort of saying, what are we going to do about this? Can we do anything about it? It's just steaming ahead. And I've got to clarify, this isn't going in my garden. This thing's at least a mile from my house, so it's not going to really affect us if it happens on that route. And this woman said she's been sent a letter, second-class post, saying that in 15 years' time, we might be knocking your house down to build HS2. We might be, it might not be. And she just went like, I'm in my late 60s. Everything I've worked for has just been taken off me. And I can't sell my house and I can't do anything.
Now, those stories are awful, obviously awful. But I suppose, it's trying to offer a defence here, which is, it is possible that HS2, if it were to happen in decades' time, it may become a vital service.
Yeah,
but if you take the M1, whenever that was built, there will have been some old ladies whose houses had to be knocked down.
And
that's the harsh reality, isn't it?
But the M1 went because there wasn't an M1. There is a train service. I get on it. I've been on the train 3 times this week down to London. I have never been on it when it's full. I've never had to stand. I've never found it difficult to get on it. I've never found the service running more than 2 hours.
It is. I get that a lot as well. It is quick, isn't it? It is quick.
How quick do you want to be? And for the sake of an hour for a few people, it just seems an horrendous amount of money. If that happens, right, I can get from where I live now, and I can get down here in 2 hours. If you want to get a train from Liverpool to Manchester, it takes an hour. Yeah. It's 28 miles.
So you're telling me you don't want to spend £50 billion to shave 40 minutes off a journey to Birmingham?
Exactly.
But there are economic arguments for it,
No, but the economic arguments for it are not based on any sound influence. Like, you've got this thing about nobody works on trains. That's how you build up the economic argument. You've got the fact that it will bring money to... It won't bring money to the north. What you need to do, because it will just bring more money to the south. That's what's happened in other countries where they've done this. And what you need to do is maybe interconnect other cities, like make it half an hour to Manchester, from Manchester to Newcastle, make it quick.
But as I understand
it, economy exist outside of London.
But as I understand it, what happens is you have the fast HS2 line, and then you have these faster trains, and when they get to cities like Manchester and Liverpool, those faster trains will then go on to other cities, and although they're not on the fast line, they'll still be faster by virtue of being these new trains. So I think it will impact lots of different cities, as I understand how it works.
But that's not only is that nonsensical, because the trains don't run on the same lines. In order to be fast, it's got to be flat, which means that these are going to be an eyesore across the place.
Jack, my producer, let's just go 2 minutes past.
You've got me. I'm on something now.
No, I enjoyed that.